Good morning, day 14 of my hike. Can't believe it's been 14 days since I started in Denver, but that is true. Today, going to go over Lake Ann Pass. So Lake Ann Pass is usually one of the last passes that has still a bit of snow on top. I've heard that it's not too bad. Just a short little stretch, so that shouldn't be too bad. So yesterday I put in 15.5 miles or thereabouts, and Hope Pass was just great. That scenery there was just amazing. Had a good spot to camp last night at North Fork of the Clear Creek. So I was all hunkered down there expecting the big storm. Had all the guy lines on, and then I heard some rain starting, so I thought that was it. I fell asleep, woke up, and the moon was shining. Couldn't believe it. So I've been truly lucky when it comes to the storms. Knock on wood. Yeah, the elevation's still, I don't know if I'll ever get used to it, but take it slow and easy. We'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay, finally made it to Lake Ann Pass, 12,600 feet. And what a grunt that was. Whew. Yeah, but look at the views. Oh my God. There and behind me, that's something else. Absolutely beautiful. Right on. Alrighty, just had lunch. It's 10 to 3, and had a nice lunch by a creek, and where I spread out my sleeping bag and tent. A bit of condensation last night, so I wanted to get that all dried up before I hit the camp. I don't know what kind of weather's going to be by the time I get to camp. This weather's so funny. I mean, before I had lunch, it was showers for a little bit and cloudy, and had a little bit of hail even. So I took the opportunity to dry it out by the creek there. So that worked out great. Got about 3 miles, and to pick up some more water. And then after that, I climbed for a little bit for about 2 miles to the campsite. So I'm saying it's a pretty good campsite by a pond or whatever. Probably buggier than shit, I bet. But yeah, so by the end of the day, I should be hovering around 20 miles for the day, which is pretty good. Lake Ann Pass was just spectacular, of course. And I had my second breakfast up there. Yeah, I talked to a fellow up on the pass there. He said we're in a pretty good stretch of weather the next few days, so hopefully he's right. That'll be great. I've been sure lucky with the weather, that's for sure. They call this the monsoon season, so which means that early afternoon, 1 o'clock or whatever, the clouds move in and it's just an absolute downpour for an hour or two. That's how it usually is. June was that way here, but maybe all the monsooning happened in June and not now. That would be great. After the pass hasn't been any views, it's just been this green tunnel. Like you can see behind me, it's just a bunch of scrubby pine. So anywho, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Okay, that would have been a situation of 2 wet feet. So I looked downstream and there was a series of logs, rocks, that kind of thing. It was not the greatest, but my feet are dry. So all good. Okay, bye. I should also mention the name of this creek is Texas Creek. So big, right? The biggest one so far. Right on. All right. Well, I'm here in camp here, just right there. I got the tent set up. A little bit of an angle, but not too bad. Went over Lake Ann Pass today, and that was quite a grunt to get up to Lake Ann Pass. But what the views were just spectacular. And then it was just a steady slog all afternoon through the bush and get to this place. I'm setting myself up to go over Cottonwood Pass tomorrow. And but I think it's going to be a reasonably short day, about 16, 17 miles. So that's okay, but the following day will be close to 22. It's just the way the terrain works out. You want to get up and over the passes early on the day. Yeah, just, 10 minutes before I got into camp, the skies opened up. There's lightning, thunder. I got soaked, and even standing under a tree didn't help. So I put my ground sheet over myself in the pack and waited it out. And then after it was done, I set up the tent and got in there and got all cleaned up and in some dry clothes. And I made dinner in the tent tonight, well, in the vestibule. But anyway, that worked out, and I'm ready to hit the hay. So a good day of hiking, pretty good views, although the afternoon was, in the bush again. But I think that's the kind of the name of the game of this area here. You're up over a pass, up and over, and then you're back into the bush again. So it is what it is, and yeah, get another early start, and away we go again. All right, good night.